This is the High School Football America podcast for June the 29th, 2026. I'm Jeff Fisher. The High School Football America podcast is brought to you by GameStrat, America's premier sideline instant replay system with outstanding reliability and its faster speed than Huddle Sideline. Hey, isn't it time you find out why over 1,000 programs, high school and college, have made the switch to GameStrat? I'm going to tell you right now, though, you knew I was going to do that. Our fine friends at GameStrat, we've been with them since 2020. They've been with us, however you want to say it, have reliability in their product. That's the first and foremost thing that coaches say about it. I was at the AFCA, the National Convention, with them in Charlotte last year. It was amazing and just refreshing to hear so many coaches at all levels of the game, from the smallest schools to the biggest colleges, that are able to use GameStrat, and they all said the same thing. It is so reliable. And here's the other thing. Even though it doesn't have a lot of problems, if you do have a problem, many times it's human error, by the way, GameStrat has awesome customer service to get you up and running. They all said it to a person. Each coach said the same thing. And how good is it? Well, let's look at it this way. As many of you know, last Monday we released the High School Football America 300, the preseason rankings, powered by NFL Play Football. And 4 of the top 5 teams use GameStrat. That's right. 2 of them have won national championships. Bishop Gorman, number 2 in our rankings, heading into the season. And last year, 3 national championships. St. Thomas Aquinas, number 4. Won last year, and they use GameStrat. IMG Academy, they came on board just recently. They actually stopped by the GameStrat booth at the AFCA and found out why so many people love the product. The technology is head and shoulders above everybody else. But 4 of the top 5 teams in the High School Football America 300 preseason rankings use GameStrat. There's no buffering, no download times, every angle on every iPad. The moment the play ends, flip between the press box and the end zone without missing a frame. It's been battle tested in the smallest stadiums and the large college stadiums as well. The reason it's so good is there's no stadium Wi-Fi needed. They use a private network that can be used anywhere. Setup is easy. It only takes about 10 minutes. Different plans priced right for every coach's budget. And mention High School Football America, and you will get a friends and family discount. Hey, they're also going to be at the Texas High School Coaches Coaching School coming up in Houston. And we're going to be there with them, too. So make sure you stop by their booth. As soon as I get the booth number, I'll let you know what that is. But GameStrat is really head and shoulders above everybody else, folks. It's not even really a competition anymore. In 24 and 25, when the college ranks, FCS allowed them to come in. The FCS National Championship game, the last 2 years, 24 and 25, GameStrat was on both finalists' sidelines. Amazing. It's fantastic. You got to check it out. To get the demo, go to GameStrat.com or make it easier on yourself whenever you're on HighSchoolFootballAmerica.com. Make sure you go to the GameStrat banner ad that is located literally on every page of HighSchoolFootballAmerica.com. Well, as I mentioned, we released the Preseason 300 last Monday, brought to you by NFL Play Football. And now we're starting to break it down as we move closer and closer and closer to the season. Hey, by the way, I forgot to mention, happy 4th of July week leading up to it. Happy 250th birthday, America. And we've got some neat stuff that we're going to be putting up on the website coming up this week. Make sure you check that out. But what I want to talk about today is we took the top 300, and then it's one of the most favorite things that fans talk to us about. It's the fact that we do a preseason and a postseason public schools 100 and a private schools 100. And boy, do they love the public schools 100. As a matter of fact, dispelling a myth, everybody thinks, oh my gosh, there's so many private schools in your national rankings. Well, not true. 209 public schools are in the top 300. But let's focus now on the public schools 100. And the team that finished number 1 last year starts the season number 1 this year, that being Buford High School out of Georgia, right down the road from the High School Football America headquarters. And, of course, the Wolves had that wonderful, brand spanking new multi-million-dollar stadium going into year 2. But the Wolves, who won the Georgia 6A championship last year, start the year number 1 in our public schools ranking. And actually, a lot of Georgia, a big Georgia flavor right at the top, as 3 of the top 5 teams hail from the Peachtree State. Easy for me to say. The runner-up in 6A last year, Carrollton. They haven't been able to get over the hump, but who knows? Maybe another 6A. Well, now it's a 7A. We've got 7A back. We lost 7A for a couple of years, went to 6A being the biggest classification in Georgia. We're now back to 7A. Who knows? Maybe Buford and Carrollton go head-to-head again this year in the 7A championship. Number 3 in the public schools, top 100, Corona Centennial, the Southern California Power. A couple of wins over 5-time High School Football America national champ Mater Dei last year. Number 4 out of Texas is North Shore. And number 5, Grayson. So it's Buford, Carrollton, and Grayson, the 3 teams from Georgia in the top 5. You can get the entire top 100 for free. I don't think I have to mention this anymore, but if you're new to the podcast, highschoolfootballamerica.com has always been free since we began in 2004. We've never put up a paywall. We've never asked you for a subscription. It's just go there, enjoy the game. And as we talk about the 4th of July week, High School Football America, land of the free content. That's the way we like to look at things. But anyway, you can check out the Public Schools 100 by going to highschoolfootballamerica.com. On the private school side of things, no surprise at the top, St. John Bosco out of Southern California, the preseason number 1 in the 300, the overall rankings, sits at number 1, and the big one to open the season against number 2 Bishop Gorman from Nevada. A lot of things are going to shake out in the first week of action, first couple of weeks, as we then head into the Broward County in southern Florida, the Broward County National Football Showcase. Man, so many teams in that event once again this year. Goes a long way each and every year to deciding what the national championship chase is going to look like. So a lot of those things coming up. But again, go to highschoolfootballamerica.com to check out the private schools 100 and the public schools 100. And you remember, you can keep up with everything at High School Football America in many, many ways, aside from here on the podcast. You've got us on social media. Our handle on X is HSFB America. On Facebook, it's at High School Football America. On Instagram, it's at High School Football America. It's all there for you. You can check out our YouTube channel. You can check out things on TikTok. It's all there for you. And boy, we're getting close. You can feel it. It's in the air. Texas just had its big 7-on-7 state tournament. Not a big fan of the passing tournaments, but anyway, 7-on-7 is a way to get us all, boiling up there with the blood and all that good stuff. Well, Allen, our 3-time national champs from back in 12, 13, and 14 when Kyler Murray was there, the current Minnesota Vikings quarterback. Well, Allen won 3 straight. They got into the finals in Division I this weekend, and boy, were they shocked. Keller Central, a team that's never won a Texas high school football playoff game, beat them on the last play of the game. Check out the highlights by going to highschoolfootballamerica.com. You can also have a recap of the Division II and Division III championships in 7 on there. Hey, something else that we're doing, the NFL, our partners at NFL Play Football, the NFL, the players voted on who are the top players, and they're releasing them on X. And we have, as we always do, we take things and we look at it through the lens of high school football. So we're counting them down. They started at 100. Cameron Jordan was there. Here's how we do it. So Cameron Jordan is the number 1 100 player in the top 100. Of course, a great defensive lineman for the Saints. He played in Arizona. He played at Chandler. And what we talk about in the little snippet about him is the fact that he was a great track and field guy, won the gold medal in the discus, took 10th place in the shot put. And then we found something from the Arizona Republic, the newspaper there in the state of Arizona, talking about what Cameron was like coming out of high school, how they analyzed his talent. So we're doing that on the countdowns, going right up 100, 99, 98. You know how it works, going right there with that. So check that out at highschoolfootballamerica.com. The High School Football America podcast is brought to you by GameStrat, America's premier sideline instant replay system with outstanding reliability and faster speed than Huddle Sideline. Over 1,000 programs, high school and college, have made the switch, and you need to check out why they have. Mainly reliability. First and foremost, reliability. Actually, I think reliability is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If there's a problem with it, you got to put the customer service in there because they have outstanding customer service. The program, the technology has been battle tested in all types of stadiums, from the college stadiums to the little tiny ones on Friday Night Lights. Got into Texas a couple of years ago now. Make sure you check them out when you go to the coaching school there at the Texas High School Coaches Association coming up next month in Houston. No buffering, no download times, every single angle on every iPad the moment the play ends. Flip between the press box camera and the end zone angle without missing a frame. No stadium too big or too small because there's no Wi-Fi needed from the stadium. There's a private network that GameStrat has that works everywhere and anywhere. Setup's easy. It only takes about 10 minutes. Different plans priced right for every coach's budget. And if you mention High School Football America, you'll get a friends and family discount. Please do that. They will take care of things and bring a little bit off of the budget there, to the number that they're going to charge you. But you're not going to be disappointed with this at all. I mean, just take a look at, or listen. We're not looking at anything right now. Take a listen to what happened in 24 and 25 in the FCS National Championship games. GameStrat was on each sideline for each finalist. Not bad. To get a demo, go to GameStrat.com, or you can click on the GameStrat banner ad located on every page of HighSchoolFootballAmerica.com. And brought to you by High School Football America's partner since 2020, Play Football. Yes, the NFL's Play Football site is a great one. Playfootball.nfl.com is where you go. All kinds of stuff there, including content from High School Football America, but more importantly, coaches. There's some great resources there to help you improve in the coaching profession, whether it's the tackle side of things or the flag side of things, which is just exploding. Make sure you check us out at our flag website that we started just about a year ago, mid-July 2025. We started just before the NFL Flag Championships, which this year, by the way, will be in suburban Indianapolis, Westfield, and we'll have all kinds of great coverage on that coming up. So again, check us out at HSFAflag.com. It's for all levels of flag, too, by the way, youth right up through the Olympics. And, of course, we've got a professional league that's coming on somewhere down the road. So make sure you check that out. That's going to do it today for the High School Football America podcast. I'm Jeff Fisher.